the Ravens have made a shocking move, and folks, this has major implications for the upcoming season. The Ravens have just released Justin Tucker, the Ravens' long-time kicker. What is going on, everyone? My name is Sam Stewart here on Ravens Digest. Hope everyone is doing well. We have received major news today, like I said, but first, I want to remind everyone to subscribe to the channel. We're going to keep you updated throughout this situation, and we're your number one source for everything Ravens in the offseason, and then when we get into the season as well. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. How often do you get to be one of the first 50 subscribers on a YouTube channel? So let's go ahead and dive right into this major news we have today. Justin Tucker has been released. Saw this on the New York Post article from Christian Arnold. He was released by the Ravens. This is something we were talking about during the draft videos that we did. What was going to happen to Justin Tucker in a offseason that is sure to have lots of moves for the Ravens. This was one that was sticking out at the forefront of decisions to be made. So let's go ahead and talk about the reason outside of the controversy that Justin Tucker may have been cut. So this past year, and obviously we know that Justin Tucker is a great player, made a 66-yard field goal against the Lions in 2021, set the NFL record, but last year he really struggled. He had a field goal percentage of 73.3, and the number of field goals he made were 22. That was both statistical categories the lowest of his career. So it's not like he was playing well, even amidst all these allegations, and we can, maybe talk about some of the things that have been said about those allegations, but he did not play well last year. And another statistic that really stuck out to me looking back is last season he missed a field goal in 3 consecutive games. This was the first time that this has happened in his 13-year career. And for a guy like Justin Tucker, you want to hold on. You want to say, he's done so much for us in the past, but you can't be kicking at a 72% clip in the NFL and expect to stick around long. Any other kicker would get cut for that. And Eric DeCosta has said this is a football situation. Let's go ahead and take a look, in fact, at what Eric DeCosta, Ravens general manager, has to say about this situation. From Eric DeCosta, sometimes football decisions are incredibly difficult. This is one of those instances. Considering our current roster, we have made the tough decision to release Justin Tucker. Justin created many significant and unforgettable moments in Ravens history. His reliability, focus, drive, resilience, and extraordinary talent made him one of the league's best kickers for over a decade. We are grateful for Justin's many contributions while playing for the Ravens. We sincerely wish him and his family the very best in this next chapter of their lives. So one of the things that has been talked about with these allegations and the poor performance as well is Eric DeCosta as well as Harbaugh have said that if they cut him, it would be a football decision. If they keep him, it would be a football decision as well. They said they take these things very seriously. What is being accused of Justin Tucker? However, it is a football decision. And then for Justin Tucker's comments on what has been going on with the allegations, this is from ESPN, this quote here. Pull this up here. I maintain I did not act inappropriately at any point before, during, or after a professional bodywork treatment session, nor have I been told I am unwelcome at any massage therapy provider. Now, something that's happened here is this situation has been compared a lot to Deshaun Watson. So Deshaun Watson is obviously still in the league, had a poor year last year, but the thing is, what are people going to think about this situation when it is compared to Deshaun Watson? You can believe DeCosta perhaps when he says that there isn't any football reason to keep Justin Tucker around. We saw the Ravens draft Tyler Loop from Arizona. Now, he was a great kicker in college. He was actually a semifinalist, picked in the 6th round, a semifinalist for the Lou Garza Award, which is the award for the best college football kicker. So the Ravens have a very, very reliable option coming in. Obviously, you never know completely how the NFL transition is going to go, but we have someone in the draft that is being taken as a kicker, which is a very rare occurrence. So this is understandable that it could be a possible football decision. Now, one last point I want to make, and this quote is from ESPN as well in the article talking about Justin Tucker being cut. Tucker was cut with 3 years left on a 4-year deal, $22 million contract extension that made him the league's highest paid kicker at the time. The Ravens won't have to pay his $4.2 million salary in 2025, which is the first year of his deal in which none of his salary was guaranteed. Baltimore can gain $4.2 million in salary cap space this year by designating him as a post-June 1st cut, which would split his $7.5 million dead money over 2 seasons. So, we have a couple different things in play. We have the allegations. How much this factors into this, it's hard to say. But also, what people aren't talking about is Justin Tucker is struggling in terms of where he's at in his career right now. He played poorly last year, and also this saves the Ravens a lot of money, a team that is looking to improve even further and get over that peak while they have the pieces in place. So let me know in the comments what you think about this situation. How much do you think the allegations played in this cutting of Justin Tucker? Do you feel like this was a pure football decision, and do you feel like this was a smart roster decision in the Ravens saving money? Let me know in the comments what you think. Until next time, my name is Sam Stewart. This is Ravens Digest.